Yo, love yourself into elevation. Shaming causes programming to hijack you back into survival. And FYI, you don't get to pick the consequences to your violations. Invisible forces do. You must just accept them. I'm just reading something I prepared today. I woke up feeling like I was angry, and something inside of me was screaming to come out. And as the day went on, and I just kind of, stayed present in the moment while observing my mood, it kind of led to this. And today is also the day 7 years ago of Tiffany's funeral. So, just the injustice part of it and the things like that I know a lot of people don't experience or are oblivious to, which is fine, but it's like I'm giving you space, and I'm not, condemning you because you haven't experienced life-altering events. But yet it seems like those individuals will condemn you for experiencing them. And again, those are just the people I stay away from with no problem. Let me start out. I'm going to try to just read this through because I'm probably not in the mood to side note anyway, because I'm going to go to bed after this so I can wake up tomorrow. What brought me to my knees today is going to be my strength to rise tomorrow, every time. I will not rekindle any flame that burns me every chance it gets. Wipe the ashes from your skin, allowing the wind to remove all traces. Don't believe what's written. Allow yourself to experience life through your spirit. Spirit will have you smiling at fire, dancing through, carrying buckets of water naturally. I reject any belief I must dilute the mentality I have to make you more comfortable. Not doing it. I'm not here to convince anyone. I'm just shining my fire for others already living in transparency. Don't spend time decoding wisdom to non-believers when self-reflection, accountability, awareness, and transparency naturally take you there. It's a deal breaker. Some days I feel like my grief is screaming through a two-way mirror. Grief is love that has nowhere to go. Sit with that until the door unlocks, letting those unheard thoughts run wild. Observe them and document what you can for processing. I felt like actually screaming today, so I did when I was alone. And it felt great. I just screamed in my garage. I'm sure I don't even care what my neighbors think at this point. I don't care what anybody thinks at this point. It's really fuck you. I'm so serious. If you have a problem with me, that's your own issue. Because I'm going to keep it moving. Switching lanes constantly. I wasn't feeling positive today, so I didn't force myself to change my mood. I sat with my feelings and thoughts, allowing them to take me where they needed to go, or whatever. I just put, I sat with my feelings and thoughts, allowing them to take me where they need to. I wasn't given the gift of forgiveness. I feel like forgiveness is how evil gets to recycle back into earth. You hold people accountable, you let the truth hit the air, and then, because the reason why I don't forgive is because people consciously choose to be who they are. Period. I'm done trying to figure out if they know what they're doing or not. They do. Everyone does. Everyone. So I was given the gift of seeing through to the hearts and souls of this world. That's the truth. The truth, nothing but the truth. So help me, strike me down. I see beauty in the ones who are labeled ugly and evil in the most... I see beauty in the ones who are labeled ugly, and I see evil in the most angelic faces. And it's not because it's a reflection of me, it's what I'm receiving. I pay attention to that. Listen, I'm not going to sit here and deny that I don't have demons. I don't have... I recognize every piece and part of me. Again, that's what's going to set people like me apart from the other ones. That's all I'm going to say. I listen to myself now. Only time I got myself into trouble, literally, is by questioning my vision. Growing will feel like you're splitting open. It's brutal to shed outdated thoughts. I truly stay away from anyone who expects me to become I stay away from anyone who expects me to come put together to be around them, because it means they'll blame you, seriously, for not being able to express themselves properly. Dead ass serious. No lies detected. I'm gonna tell you a joke, but never a lie intentionally. You'll be blamed for being a negative person for acknowledging violations. It will always be your fault when they cannot identify their own emotions. It's a weird place to be. You can easily spot someone who suppresses themselves and are full of societal programming. You don't pray for happiness or peace. It's created each day by expressing yourself. I do stray away from herd mentality, any type of herd mentality. Nothing against y'all, it's me. Because if you follow the masses, then I will not rock with you. It will literally limit my mentality and disturb my spirit. Societal herd mentality is evil in disguise. I won't fake or frolic in fantasy land with anyone. No. I gotta sit back. Damn. I'll simply let you drown in shallow living. Societal programming consumes the air I breathe, so you must find your own source. I see a bunch of clowns promoting capitalism, pretending to follow a higher power. So serious. So all I see is clown, 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 clown. I laugh to myself every day and stay away. Gut. Your gut is here to tell you something is off. If you don't have proper gut health, you're not going to have gut instincts. Your spirit sees what you can't yet. Intuition will guide you into the right direction. It's not all in your head. It's not. Listen to the things leading you to that understanding. Stop yourself from explaining to anyone who proves they lack the depth it takes for understanding. Be okay with being the villain. Say goodnight to the bad guy. What is it? What's Scarface say? Say hello to the bad guy. You'll never see a bad guy like me. Hey, I'm gonna be whatever you need me to be, as long as you, again, leave me alone in that process. Or I'm a let's see. Be okay with being the villain. We already discussed you'll be at fault for others not being capable of feeling. Let them drown in shallow living while you swim in deep waters. Oh, yeah. I have this. Let them drown in narrow, shallow. Well, I guess shallow's narrow. Whatever. Let them drown in shallow living while you swim in deep waters. When self-reflection meets lessons, wisdom begins. Highly suggest acting like individuals don't exist who lack the knowledge of development. So serious, not an insult. I'm so serious. Let life be their teacher. Individuals or somebody else. Individuals who have limited minds will only pinpoint variables that benefit themselves. Literally, you could write a whole 3-page letter or essay, and they're going to point out the one grammatical error or the one thing that just what is wrong with what you said. They're going to miss your whole message, and just because they're selective. So you be selective with your time. Again, it's not your responsibility. What's said is said. And then, like I said, let them. I'm rambling. I'm just going to start over here. Individuals who have limited minds will only pinpoint variables that benefit themselves. They aren't capable of viewing all the variables in any situation. I'm not going to sit here and teach somebody every single time. Like, I'm not about to keep having similar talks, and I'm not doing it. No. Either please figure it out for yourself, or don't. I'm just going to stay away from you. Promise you. If you find yourself always being the bigger person, then remove yourself from small minds. Leave them to their witch hunt and misguided insight. I will grasp everything by the root. I enjoy digging until it can be replanted elsewhere. This ability draws out questionable creatures. This is exactly why I will always go too far, since the truth is discovered there. This is my closeout, right? This is something I wrote a while ago. I always like to close out with something, obviously. I'm the type that'll never settle down. It feels too comfortable. You can find me running where the wild things are. I can't be tamed. I'll always be a wonder of edges. Feel like going too far is where you find the truth. They say you have 5 main senses, when really there's 6. Intuition is a bridge to higher worlds of knowledge, and a voice inside your head guiding to what's right versus wrong. Higher power gifted us instincts to teach us the proper way of being, to protect us from harm. No one on this earth can tell you what's right for you. Only you can do that. If you must seek outside sources, feel your way. I keep losing my place. Keep trailing off. Feel your way to instructions that show self-reliance to spark brain power. They shouldn't be telling you what to see. Life has depth that can't be summarized. Half truth gets hidden in paraphrasing. I'm a everlasting story you must dive into. A hint to swimming through falsehood. Higher power sends us messages to empower us, not diminish us. Dividing to conquer with conditions isn't their message. You should process emotions with grace and understanding. Processing emotions with shame will warp you and create benefits. No benefit. Processing emotions with shame warp you and create bitterness. Contrary to Contrary to majority belief, you can train the body to control emotion. I messed that up again. See, I'm auto-correcting myself. Contrary to majority belief, you can't train the body to control emotions. You can only control how you react to them. You are not in control of the hormones and everything that is in release. Your nervous system is in control. The sooner you realize that, the sooner you are on your way to intelligence, to a higher intelligence. Forcing ourselves to bury emotions only make them come back stronger later. You won't pick a day, they'll pick a day for you, believe it. Proper expression is where control comes in. Emotions are sensors to incoming violations, so why teach yourself to control them when proper nurturing can remove those violations? The environment needs to change, not you or your heart. I'm going to say it again. The environment needs to change, not us or our hearts. It's you. Be grateful when real situations reveal a coward so you can move forward without any illusions. It's a beautiful feeling. And that is all I got for tonight. Got through it pretty quickly. So yeah, take it all in. Got that fire. I do call myself Spitfire. And I'm just going to keep spitting that fire. Don't dilute yourself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. For real. Sweet dreams.